Ever wondered how to memorize long answers effectively? Today, we're going to unravel this mystery. This video aims to equip you with practical techniques for mastering lengthy responses, techniques backed by scientific research, no less. We'll venture into understanding the material, breaking it down, reviewing and repeating, and lastly, practicing and applying. It's a journey toward a more effective study strategy, a journey that will empower you to conquer any long answer that comes your way. So, stay tuned to discover the secrets behind mastering the art of memorization. The first step to memorizing long answers is understanding the material. You see, your brain is a marvelous tool. It's capable of absorbing huge amounts of information, but it works best when it can make sense of what it's learning. So before you even think about memorizing anything, it's crucial to get a good grasp on the subject matter. A great way to do this is by reading the material thoroughly. Don't just skim through the pages, really dive into the text. Understand the context, the arguments, the counter-arguments. Take notes as you go along, jotting down key points that stand out. This will help reinforce the information in your mind. Now here's a little trick. Try explaining the concept to someone else. This forces you to simplify and clarify the material, which deepens your own understanding. Once you fully understand the material, you're ready to move on to the next step. Next, break down the information into manageable chunks. This strategy is often referred to as chunking. Think of it like eating a meal. You don't swallow a whole steak in one bite, right? Instead, you cut it into smaller pieces, making it easier to chew and digest. Applying this to your study process, try to divide your material into smaller, more digestible pieces. For instance, if you're trying to memorize a lengthy historical event, break it down into key dates, significant figures, and major events. Now here's the secret sauce: mnemonic devices. These are memory aids that can help you remember complex information. They can be acronyms, visual images, rhymes, or even songs. Using mnemonic devices in conjunction with chunking makes the memorization process a breeze. By breaking down the information, you're making it easier for your brain to digest. Remember, it's not about how much you can cram, but how well you can understand and recall. Now, it's time to review and repeat. This stage is crucial in memorizing long answers. It is here that we reinforce and cement the knowledge we have acquired. Remember, our brains are not hard drives. They need constant reminding and repetition to retain information. This brings us to a scientifically proven concept known as the spacing effect. In essence, the spacing effect suggests that we learn better when we space out our study sessions over time, rather than cramming all at once. This method, known as spaced repetition, can significantly improve your memory retention. So, how do we effectively review? Well, it's not about mindlessly rereading the material. Instead, try to actively recall the information. Test yourself. Use flashcards or summarize the material in your own words. These techniques require more mental effort, but they're much more effective in the long run. Remember, repetition is the key to retention. Finally, put your knowledge into practice. It's true that practice makes perfect, and memorization is no exception. Now it's time to test your recall ability. Close your notes. Try to recite the information either aloud or in your mind. If you stumble, don't worry. Open your notes, refresh your memory, and try again. But don't stop at just recalling. Try applying your knowledge in different contexts. If you're memorizing historical events, imagine yourself in that time period. How would you have reacted? What decisions would you have made? If it's a scientific concept, think about how it applies to the world around you. How does this concept explain what you can see, hear, or touch? This method of practicing and applying not only enhances your understanding, but also strengthens the neural connections in your brain. By practicing and applying, you're cementing the information in your memory. To recap, the key to memorizing long answers effectively lies in understanding the material, breaking it down, reviewing and repeating, and finally practicing and applying. Remember, it's not a one-night affair, but a process that requires time and commitment. These scientifically proven techniques are your stepping stones towards mastering the art of memorization. So buckle up and embark on this journey of learning. If you found this video helpful, Feel free to ask questions, leave a like, share it with your friends, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.